You might be wondering, how does camping and staying in a tent go along with a luxury experience on an African safari? I heard that that is a confusing concept for some people. And so in this video, I'm going to answer that question about what does a camp mean when we're talking about a high-end experience on an African safari in this video. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm Karen Tatum, and I'm committed to helping families take vacations that will connect them with each other and with the rest of the world. Okay, so first off, to try to explain what is meant by a camp. So, at a high-end camp in Africa on an African safari, that is describing the area in which your accommodations are, where your dining areas are, your bar, your pools, maybe your campfire, and all of that. That whole area is called the camp. And I don't know what other word you would use for it. It's definitely not a hotel. Sometimes it's referred to as a lodge. The whole area is the lodge. But basically, that's just referring to the area in which your accommodations are. It doesn't mean that you're going to be, pitching a tent and camping. Secondly, when we're talking about a tent, that you're going to be staying in when you're on your high-end African safari. I think the reason the word is tent is because the sides of your accommodations are canvas. So it is tent-like in that way, but that's kind of where the similarities end, at least in my mind. I've never been in a tent that has that is the size that they are. Some of these rooms are just absolutely massive. Like they have a king-size bed, a huge closet area, a separate bathroom, an outdoor shower, like it just goes on and on. There was like a tea station. Really, we are not talking about pitching a tent and staying in a camp in the way that you might be thinking about it. I think, though, that to really have you understand what this high-end experience can be like, I need to just show you some pictures. So the rest of this video is going to be some pictures of what a wilderness safari's camp looks like and what you might be staying in and what your tent could look like. I hope you enjoy it. I think they're just so beautiful. So would you comment in the comment section whether or not that surprises you that that's what a camp looks like and that's what your tent might have? Honestly, I was shocked. I knew it was going to be nice. I had seen some of these pictures. I had done some research before I went on this learning safari trip that I took, but the actual living of it was something entirely different. I didn't really realize how very high end that would feel and how every single thing was considered. My comfort was considered at every point. I didn't realize how private those accommodations were going to feel. And I certainly didn't realize that there would be animals like literally right beside me while I was sleeping, and I would be woken up by the sound of hippos in the morning, and have a elephant drinking out of the pool while I sat there at dinner one evening. So it was pretty exciting, and I hope you get to experience it one day. There are a lot of details to consider, though. That's why I've made some more videos about taking an African safari. So click around and stay tuned for more.